guys, it's Emily. Welcome to another Coffee Talk Friday, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. So, you guys asked me questions, and of course I answer them every Friday. So just before we get into the video, don't forget to leave questions for next week, any topics, anything you guys want me to talk about, because I love answering them for you guys. And without any further ado, let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so the first question comes from Labeled Linz. Hey girl. And she said, what's the best thing about living in America, and what would you miss most if you left, not including friends or family? Okay, so you took what I was gonna say, but it's actually a good question. I'm not too sure. Living in America is great because, I don't know, I like the opportunities America holds. I know, a lot of other countries have the same opportunities as us, but a lot of them don't. So I think it's really awesome to live in a place like this where I can express myself. Like, I have my own YouTube and stuff like that. So I really like that about America. And what would I miss most if I left? I'm gonna have to say Pittsburgh, because you guys know I'm like obsessed with Pittsburgh. Like, I don't shut up about Pittsburgh. So if I left America, I would miss Pittsburgh the most, which is a place. I don't know if I can include friends and family, but I don't know. I think that's kind of like funny though, because that's not even where I live right now. Like, I wouldn't even miss this place. I would just miss Pittsburgh. But yes, that is my answer. Okay, so the next question comes from Rain Daisy. Hey girl. And she said, but anyways, for next time, what are your favorite stores to shop at? Okay, so where I live, they call Target the $100 store. Like, a lot of people call it that, because when you go into Target, you have to spend $100, and I'm so guilty of that. So I definitely love Target because it has everything. I love TJ Maxx, I love H&M, I love Zara. Am I missing any? I used to be into Forever 21, but I'm not really sure if I'm into it that much anymore. I like Victoria's Secret too, as you can see. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. But they're kind of expensive for a college student like myself, so yeah. But those are my favorite stores to shop at. Oh, and American Eagle a little bit. I like their dresses and stuff. Okay, so the next question comes from Jessica Williamson, and she said, you said you hope to at least have one child. You think you would prefer a boy or a girl? Okay, I had a hard time answering this because I'm not really sure. Because you know how, like, when you have a child, it's like whatever comes out, you are immediately in love with. You love that thing more than anything else in the planet. So I wouldn't really care if I had a girl or a boy. There's not one that I definitely want more. And oh my gosh, what if my future child watches it and it's not the gender I said? Like, how awful. But I think that I would want a baby boy, maybe as like the starter child, just because I know they're more relaxed. I know I was a high maintenance little girl. I'm not saying all little girls are like that, but yeah, I think I'd want a baby boy for my first child. I don't know. Okay, so the next question comes from Love Live Life, and she said, my question is, what is your favorite music growing up? Mine is still the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. So actually mine was the same thing. I liked the Backstreet Boys, I liked NSYNC, I liked Kelly Clarkson growing up a lot. Avril Lavigne. I think those are like my top 4. Like, you know how you have those little to-go pods that you like put in your little music player, like the MP3? I would always listen to those 4 people. Those were my go-tos. Okay, so the next question comes from June Stay. Hey June, and she said, question for next week. If you could collab with any YouTuber, who would it be and why? Definitely Sarah Baska. You guys know I'm on Sarah Baska, like white on rice. Like, I love her so much. And also I feel like our humor is the same. I know on here I'm a little more serious on YouTube, and I hope that through my vlogs that I plan to film in the future, you guys could see I'm a little more silly than I am on camera. I think it'll just take a while for that personality to come out as I get used to the camera. But yeah, I definitely have the same humor as her. I love her to death. I think she's awesome. And yeah. Okay, so the next question comes from Mariana Vlogs. Hey Mariana. And she said, I have a question. What did you want to be when you were little? Was being a professor always your dream job, or was it something you realized you wanted to do as you grew up? Okay, so when I first started thinking about being a profession, the first one I wanted to be was a vet. I would have like those little vet kits that you would buy, and they were like fake like medicine tubes and stuff like that. I would always play with that as a kid. So I first wanted to be a vet, and then I think I carried that along with me till I got like 5th grade probably, and then I kind of stopped thinking about it. When I entered the high school, that's when I wanted to be a dental hygienist. It was my junior year going into my senior year. I decided that's what I wanted to be. My heart wasn't in it. It was for other reasons that I wanted to be one. So yeah, but then I wanted to be a social worker, and then probably about I think it was a year ago that I decided I wanted to be a professor for human behaviors, like classes like that. So yeah. Okay, so the next question comes from Anna K. Hey Anna. And she said, do you have any high or small goals to do with YouTube other than having an audience? Ooh, good question. And if so, what are they? Or this is just a fun one. What movie can you watch over and over again and never get tired of? Okay, so I would like to, besides having an audience, I would like to make people feel something, whether it's I can make them laugh, or even if it's just one person, or if I can help one person as I make videos with whatever topic I'm talking about. If it's anything like that, even just helping one person would mean everything to me. So that is just like a small goal I have for YouTube. And to answer your question about the movie I could watch over and over again, I like You've Got Mail. I've said that in another one of my videos. I also like Mean Girls. I could watch that over and over again. American Beauty. I like all of Quentin Tarantino's movies. I just watched Vengeful 8. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. I watched it for the first time yesterday. It was so good. But so Quentin Tarantino's movies too. Specifically probably Inglourious Bastards. Okay, so the next question comes from Kayla M. Gray, and she said, my question is, what has been the biggest struggle starting up your YouTube channel, or just in general with YouTube? I definitely would say telling people about it, because I mean, it's not like any other platform where you just, you know, write things on the platform or share pictures. It's like you actually get in front of a camera and film yourself. So I feel like it's a little more of an intimate platform. So definitely I didn't think that people would understand, but I've had a pretty good response when it comes to my friends and family. So yes, that was the biggest struggle by far. Okay, so the next question comes from Katie Lowe. Hey Katie. And she said, if you could have dinner with anyone living or dead, who would you choose? Or like a top 3. So I'll give you a top 3. I would definitely have it with Sarah Baska, because I love Sarah Baska so much. And probably then Anne Frank, very fascinated with that time in history. And then Amelia Earhart, because, you know, like, you never found out what happened to her. And I was always just like really inspired by her, because she was the first female pilot. And I was her for a wax museum day, which a wax museum is just kind of like you dress up as any person that you like. And I was her. So there you go. Okay, so the next question comes from Courtney Duncan. Hey Courtney. And she said, a question for your next Coffee Talk Friday. What's your dream pet? Are you more of a cat or dog person? So my dream pet would be a manatee, which I would never do that to those gentle giant beings, take them out of their habitat and put them in my home. But if I could have one out in the wild, you know how sometimes you could, like, I don't know if that makes sense, like you could donate to own an animal and then they send you pictures of that animal. I don't know, I would totally do that with a manatee. And am I more of a cat or dog person? I'm more of a dog person for sure. Okay, so the next question comes from Maddie the Mermaid, and she said, my question for next time is, what are your favorite makeup brushes? I kind of like Real Technique brushes because I feel like they do the job, but they're also reasonably priced. I don't know. I know like MAC brushes are supposed to be really good. I never bought one just because I think they're so expensive, and nobody's ever raved about them to me. I don't know, like if you guys feel differently, you could let me know, but yeah, I would say Real Techniques. So the next question comes from Alyssa Michelle. Hey Alyssa, and she said, do you think anything in specific has helped you with your journey on YouTube, like gaining subscribers or views? Also kind of advice for somebody who's trying to become a YouTuber. Like I always say, like I would definitely network with smaller YouTubers because you all have the same goal. And if you support them, they're more than likely going to support you back. And also, would you ever do collabs with any of your subscribers? Yeah, totally. I've just been so busy with school, and I will be busy with school for the next week or so. So I haven't been able to dedicate a whole lot of time to my YouTube, but once this final crap is over, I'm gonna try to upload like 3 times a week. So yeah, I mean, I think a collab would be fun to do, and yeah. Okay, so that does it for my Coffee Talk Friday. Thank you guys so much for the awesome questions. And I hope you guys continue to ask them because I love answering them for you guys. And I will see you in my next video on Monday, which is going to be a favorites video in case you're wondering and you've made it to the end of this video. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because it helps me out a lot. And yeah, I love you guys so much and we'll see you next time. Bye.